I'm just waiting on YouTube to start. Okay, it's live, and I'm gonna share my screen. And that'll be Facebook too. I'm gonna do that here too. I don't see it. Man, I wish I knew how to share screen on Facebook. I can do it before I start, but I don't think I can do it now. I can't find it. That's picture. Okay. All right. Let's see here. We want to go to this one. Oh, this one. And we want to get rid of this chat. Let's see here. This way. And it is this one. All right, we're in session 3, day 2 of creation. And the title is Separation, with the subtitle of the Firmament. The first point is separation. Our focus is on day 2. God creates the firmament, separating the waters above from the waters below. In the Gospels, this separation is reflected in Jesus' journey into the wilderness. Here he is separated for his mission and tested. Again, this in the Gospels, and John anyway, the separation is reflected in Jesus' journey into the wilderness, where he goes away and he's tempted and separated. He's actually, he separated with his, seat in heaven. Christ is separated from his seat in heaven to come and save us. It's amazing. To be in us, to be with us. It's amazing. Genesis parallel, Genesis 1, 6 through 8. Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. God creates order by separating the waters, establishing a space for life to exist. This act of separation is essential for the creation process to continue. We have to have the air. We have to have that separation from the waters above. The gospel connections, Mark 1, 12 through 13. At once the Spirit sent him out into the wilderness, and he was in the wilderness 40 days, being tempted by Satan. I said John earlier, but I meant Mark. I don't know why. But we're going to talk about John too. Yeah. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. Started my day in Union and then South County and now Millstadt, all over God's creation. And it's a beautiful one, I'll tell you that. Jesus is separated after his baptism, driven by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tested. This mirrors the act of separation in creation, a necessary step for Jesus to prepare for his mission. Also, the Word became flesh as separation. This idea of separation doesn't just show up in creation and in Jesus' time in the wilderness. It's also evident in John 1:14. The Word became flesh and dwelt among us. When Jesus, the Word, took on human form, he was separated in a profound way. Christ left the glory of heaven and took on a fully human identity, yet he remained holy and without sin. This moment of the Word becoming flesh was a pivotal separation. It marked the beginning of his earthly mission and his role as the mediator between God and humanity. It's another example of how separation is not about division for division's sake. It's about creating a new space where God's purpose can unfold. Oh, that's beautiful. I mean, that just came to me. The Holy Spirit is amazing. From creation to the incarnation, we see that God uses separation to set the stage for transformation. Just as Jesus' baptism and the time in the wilderness prepared him for his ministry, the Word becoming flesh was the ultimate act of preparation for salvation. Theological insight: separation is often necessary for transformation. Just as the firmament brought order to the chaos, Jesus' separation in the wilderness allowed him to confront temptation and solidify his mission as the Messiah. The waters above and below symbolize the physical and spiritual realms. Jesus bridges this divide, bringing heaven and earth together through his ministry. We have a couple key verses. Mark 1:12-13. At once the Spirit sent him out into the wilderness, and he was in the wilderness 40 days being tempted by Satan. He was with the wild animals, and the angels attended him. John 1:14. The Word became flesh and dwelt among us. And we have a call to action today to reflect on a time when you were separated or set apart for a purpose. How did that experience prepare you for something greater? You guys have a good evening. Thank you for watching.